What's going on YouTube? Running Frog 87 here, guys. And finally, Beatrice, the Eternal Lady's Effect has finally been revealed. You guys know she was revealed about last month, I think it was, or maybe a month and a half ago, I forget, but new Burning Abyss support card. Tragically, it's only OCG only, but whatever. Let's just get into her effect and, her stats and all that good stuff. And so she's a light fairy, rank 6, 2500 attack, 2800 defense, and she's generic because she only requires 2 level 6 monsters. And her effect is, you can also exceed summon this card by sending 1 Burning Abyss monster from your hand to the graveyard using 1 Dante monster you control as it exceeds material. Exceeds material attached to that monster also become exceeds materials on this card. You cannot activate this card's first effect during the turn you special summon it this way. Okay, so the first effect is, once per turn during either player's turn, you can attach 1 exceeds material from this card, send 1 card from your deck to the graveyard. Number 2, if this card is destroyed by your opponent and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Burning Abyss monster from your extra deck, ignoring the summoning conditions. And fuck, is this card super freaking versatile. I mean, where do we begin? Aside from the awesome art, which I already covered in my last video covering this card. I mean, okay, the only thing that really hurts this card is that officially, it's not a Burning Abyss monster because it doesn't have Burning Abyss in the card name, but it's still a Burning Abyss support card. And by God, is it a very versatile, very good one. Okay, this card may not be broken, but it is very, very freaking good. I mean, it's generic, so, there's not a lot of, rank 6 spam engines out there. I think, Hieretics is, the only one. There might be, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but there might be some out there, but, none that are really meta-relevant or really playable at the moment. But, so that's good, it just requires 2 level 6 monsters, but if you're going to be playing Burning Abyss, you can bypass all of that. You have your Dante out there, you have your, the Dante, the Fusion Dante, the Pilgrim out there. You just pitch a Burning Abyss monster, and that Burning Abyss monster is gonna get its effect. But since just be wary, guys. So when this eventually does come here, if you pitch a Burning Abyss monster, let's say like a Graph or a Seer that special summons another Burning Abyss monster, it's gonna get destroyed since Beatrice doesn't count as a Burning Abyss monster. But anyways, guys, Burning Abyss monsters, they most of the time they pay for themselves. So you pitch that, you overlay, let's say you overlay Dante, man, all those materials under Dante, they Dante himself. My God, so many pluses there. I mean, potential pluses, I should say. And then, of course, if you do special summon her that way, you can't activate her effect right then and there. The first one, at least. But, it's the saving grace about it is that you can activate it during either player's turn. And wow. And the effect that we're talking about, guys, is a freaking Foolish Burial. I mean, it's more of a Lavolvo chain because you can dump anything you want. Anything from your main deck, you can dump it from the graveyard, and that's freaking insane. I mean, Lavolvo Chain got banned because it had that effect. I mean, I'm not saying this is on the same level, but that's a pretty nice effect to freaking have. And then, of course, the second effect is very, very good. I mean, she gets destroyed by opponent's card effect, and you can special summon regular Dante. You can summon Virgil, or you can summon the Fusion Dante. That's very good. I mean, it is a little balanced in the fact that your opponent has to destroy it, but either way, I'd still take that freaking effect any freaking day. I mean, whew. And then the Pilgrim Dante, although he's not really cost of, he's not very, most people don't like using him because of his summoning condition, but with this lady, you can bypass that summoning condition. And that's freaking crazy. And if you don't want to play this in a Burning Abyss deck, you can play this in an Astral rank up deck. I mean, people are saying, oh, you can only rank up Fairy Chill Girl and the Star Seraph guy, but, and this is what also pisses me off, but that Minerva is a freaking prize card. But Minerva, guys, remember Minerva, the Lightsworn Minerva, she is a level 4 fairy that you can Astral Force into Beatrice, and that just pisses me off more that this is the prize card. This this is an XYCS prize card. This should have been Nodin, but whatever. I already discussed that, but oh yeah, this double pisses me off because freaking Beatrice is an OCG card, and it just pisses me more off because freaking Burning Abyss started out as a TCG exclusive archetype. Man, those Japanese always have to one up us on this, don't they? I mean, my God. Japan, you can never let us just have something a little bit more nicer than you, can you? You fucking greedy bastards. Well, anyways, guys, yeah, there's so much freaking potential, and you know the OCG, they're gonna find ways to abuse the shit out of this card. I just know it because I believe they're, if they haven't already, they're getting the Burning Abyss cards, and then they're getting this, and they're gonna. I just know that they're gonna find a way to abuse the living shit out of her, and it just makes me super fucking salty and jealous that they're gonna get to do it first before the TCG. Well, alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about this effect. Do you think, is it balanced? Is it way too good? Is it borderline broken? Does it need to get nerfed? I'm talking like as if it's a freaking Call of Duty gun or something. Well, alright guys, so let me know down in the comments what you think about this card. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, remember to hit that subscribe button so you guys can see content just like this and much, much more. And as always, I am Ronin Frog 87, bidding you farewell, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.